Hello, underground, overground, human world, monster world, everyone that's watching. This is a new series. Welcome to Ask the AUs or Ask the Undertale characters. We have not decided on a title yet. Since we are trying to practice self-distancing and self-isolation, we are doing this recording over a virtual device so that Sage Papyrus can be here and get safe from COVID-19. Is that right?
Yes, so the virus is very bad. It is still being combated, so stay home.
Yep. So I guess we should go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Everybody, name's Sans, but you probably already knew that.
And I am the Great Papyrus, Master Chef Extraordinaire and future member of the Royal Guard.
You seem really enthusiastic today.
Of course I
am. Okay. How are you guys doing? First off, how are you holding up during this pandemic, this isolation?
I'm doing all right. I mean, less work just means more sleep for me.
Oh, you lazy bones! If you must know, I have been doing the best I can to keep us both entertained. That includes keeping my brother from being such a lazy bones.
And what exactly have you guys been doing?
How's that working out for you?
It isn't.
So, what have you guys been doing to try to keep entertained during this?
I've been feeding Sans pet rock, since he refuses to do it himself. I've also been trying to do some other games. Trying my best to make puzzles, but Sans always seems to figure out the answers to them.
Yeah, that's because the best puzzle he's come up with is... Well, he's come up with two that I consider his quote-unquote best puzzles. One of them is name stuff that rhymes with spaghetti. I'm sure how you can figure out how that went. The second one is name things around the room. It's like I Spy, but every time you name something, you have to go and get it.
Sans hates that one.
Alright. We have a ton of questions for you guys from viewers who have submitted have submitted questions and from all over. Would you guys like to get started on that?
Sure.
I'm curious as to what the humans have to say.
Alright, so our first question is actually for you, Papyrus.
Oh boy!
One lovely viewer wants to know what is the best way to make spaghetti.
Spaghetti is a good dish. There are many ways that you can make it. But here is one way that I learned from Queen Toriel. Unfortunately, it doesn't involve burning things, but, well, I'm sure it will taste good anyway. So, here's what you do. You have your noodles, because any good pasta needs perfect noodles. You need to boil them. Once they become limp, you drain the water from them, and then put them in a bowl. Then, you take this sauce. It's not handmade, because the last time we tried that, we smeared it all over Toriel's kitchen. It was not a good day. You take the sauce, we use ragu this time, and boil that as well. but not so much that it burns the pot. Undine made that mistake, and she's still apologizing to the Queen for it. After you boil that, you pour it on the spaghetti. Feel free to chop up several different types of vegetables into the spaghetti. Why? I don't know, but apparently she likes it, and so does the human. After that, stir as much as you like. Then feel free to add some of your other ingredients as well, anything you like. Then serve.
Awesome, that sounds amazing. Do you happen to add like Parmesan cheese or anything like that?
As I said before, you can add anything you want. Sans tried to get creative and add chocolate.
It turned out pretty good if I do say so myself.
I do like cheese and maybe some mushrooms and olives in mine.
Olives sounds like an interesting choice. I might have to try that.
Yeah. All right. Next question is for you, Sand. A viewer who I think might not like Mettaton has asked, Sand, can you give Mettaton a bone to the head?
Sure, why not? I will send him a bone, but I don't think he will get it until later.
All right.
It's not gonna do much damage, though.
I know that guy is impervious to damage.
Yeah, I have a feeling Alphys made him that way.
Yeah. Papyrus, what is your favorite color?
Well, I actually have several different favorite colors. However, if I do have to pick one, it would be red.
Oh, like your scarf?
Yes. No,
Nice.
another one that I would pick is probably blue, or green, or purple. I like a lot of colors.
Well, mine are actually blue, purple, and black.
Ah, yes. All good colors.
Where'd you get your scarf, by the way?
Sans and I made it. Along with, well, the rest of this.
Aw, that's actually very sweet.
Yes,
All right.
my battle body, along with Mettaton's, is impervious to damage.
Or so he thinks.
Sans!
What? Just saying.
Sans, what do you find humorous about your brother?
Well, I've noticed that my brother doesn't like to be hitting the funny bone.
Sans!
But if I had to pick something, then I'd probably say
Sans?
he's kind of a
Don't?
bonehead.
Ah!
Okay.
I swear I will come into that room and give you a bone to the head.
Oh, come on, bro. You really don't have a bone to pick with me.
Oh my god!
Alright. Paps, what is your opinion on Toriel and Undine?
My opinion on Toriel was good, until she revealed herself to be a fan of my brother's bad puns. And worse, she likes making them herself. It is a sad day for the underground when someone in a ruling position actually enjoys bad jokes.
Oh, come on. I thought they were hilarious.
You would! As for
I know,
Undine,
she could give you a tutorial.
not you too! I'm surrounded by people who thoroughly enjoy bad jokes.
Okay, your opinion on Undine.
Yes. Undyne is at least one person that I greatly respect. She is the leader of the Royal Guard, and she takes her position very seriously, unlike a certain person I know. She has been training me, as everyone knows. Though we haven't trained in combat in a while, but she has been teaching me to cook, which I very much enjoy.
How's that working out for you?
Very well, actually. Well, better now that Toriel has become a sort of teacher for us. At least we aren't burning down houses anymore.
I would say that's a good thing.
Yes, so would I, and apparently so would Muffet.
Alright, so this next question is actually a two-parter, and it's for both of you. Do either of you know the ins and outs of how the core works?
Ah, the core! I'm pretty sure it's just the thing that gives the underground electricity. I'm not quite sure how it works. You'd probably have to ask Alphys for more.
Say yes.
All I know is that it converts geothermal energy into magical electricity. As for the exact, blueprints or layout of the core, you'd have to ask Alpha.
Sorry for the question. Technical difficulties. Sans, you were saying.
I know that the layout of the core can be changed around as needed, but as for how it actually does the conversion of electricity, you'd have to ask Alphys.
So I guess that would answer my second part question. Have either of you ever been in there?
To my knowledge, Papyrus hasn't, but I have. It's very blue and also very technical. I probably wouldn't be able to understand it, but the monsters who work in there seem to really like being part of the staff.
So what are you doing in there?
I wanted to see Asgore, but apparently the elevator was broken, so I had to walk through the core to do it. It was a cool place, but it can be dangerous if you don't know what's going on in there. And the puzzles there are sort of hard.
There are puzzles in the core?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I want to be part of the core staff.
Don't you want to be a royal guard?
As part of the Royal Guard, I will choose to guard the core.
Well, that works, I guess.
Okay. Sans, here's a question from someone who is extremely confused. Why is there snow on your Century Station roof in Hotland?
Ah, that, yeah. Really, I'm too lazy to clean that off.
How is it there? Wouldn't it have melted by now? I mean, it's hot in Hotland.
It is actually very hot in Hotland, yeah. But, well, everyone knows I have my shortcuts. Turns out, I can take entire buildings with me if I want to. Takes a lot out of me, though.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Papyrus. Oh, sorry, Sans. Were you continuing on?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's easier to make hot dogs in Hotland.
Okay. All right, Papyrus. Someone wants to know, what is the square root of a fish?
Square root of a fish? I don't think Undyne has a square root. If she did, I think it would just be spears, or swords, or knives. So, to answer your question, the square root of a fish is a spear to the face.
Awesome. All right. Sans, how do you find all of your shortcuts?
I don't really find them. It's more like, I just know where they are. I can get from one place to from the underground to another pretty quickly with the shortcuts.
All right. Papyrus, what makes you a cool skeleton?
What makes me a cool skeleton is everything about me. My outfit is cool, my personality is cool, my ideas are cool. Also, the fact I live in Snowdon, that's pretty cool.
Hey, I get...
Sans, what have you done to me?
Good one. Okay, this is for both of you. What are some of your favorite board games?
Well, we've been playing more and more board games as the, virus outside has been progressing. Let's see. Well, one that I actually like is a game that we found while we were, digging through the dump. You'd be surprised what we could find there.
Okay.
It appears the connection might be a bit weird.
Oh no. Yeah, sorry. If you get some weird connections, it's because the internet's being a bit buggy. So just continue. What board games did you find?
Right. One that I found is a very interesting board game. Well, it's less of a board game and more of a card game. It's called Uno. You have several different cards in your hand, and you have to play one that matches a card on the table. It either has to match the number or the color. And there are certain different, really interesting cards that you can play. And the object of the game is for you to get one card in your hands, say Uno, and play it. If you manage to get through all of your cards, you win the game.
Yeah,
How
we played that.
has been handling that one?
We played that with Alphys and Undyne a while back, and Papyrus ended up getting Uno like 3 different times, and by the 3rd time, you could tell Undyne was really not having fun anymore.
Yes, unfortunately, her poor kitchen table needed another repair job. For some reason, her kitchen table ends up getting sliced in half on the regular. I think Alphys is having fun, though.
Hey, Sans, do you have any favorite board games?
Yeah, but my bro doesn't like playing it. He thinks it's too close to real life, especially at this moment. But unlike my brother, the game that I play is actually a bit more cooperative than his. He likes the competitive nature of Uno, but I like the cooperative version of Pandemic.
I love that game.
Yeah, it's actually really fun. If you know what you're doing, it can be a real challenge too. But my bro doesn't like it, probably because of what's happening now.
I don't know why someone would actually make a game based on something that is happening now.
Probably because it is happening now.
Also, the game was made before this happened, but I digress. Alright. Sans, what do you think of the other versions of you and your brother?
This is probably going to be a recurring question, so, I'll just answer for 3 of them.
Alright.
Gino is pretty tough. He's survived a lot more than he had the right to survive, in my opinion. I think the guy's been toughing it out a lot more than any of us thought any of us could. So that guy's got some serious respect.
Mm-hmm.
The one people are calling Blueberry, I think Papyrus would like him.
He's adorable.
Me? Like another version of you? I have my doubts.
Oh no, trusted Papyrus. Even I would say you would like this one.
Let's see, what's a different one? Oh yeah, I've been getting requests for this one. My opinion of Fell.
What is your opinion on Phil?
He's a nice guy at heart. He's just with the wrong crowd. I think even he believes that everyone has the potential to be a good person if they just try.
Alright. Okay, Sans. People want to know, what is your opinion on Toriel? What scoop are you guys?
Oh, the queen? Well, she's really nice. I like her a lot. She really likes bad jokes. I find that admirable. And she can make me laugh with hers. That's really good. Like, have you heard some of her bad jokes? They're awesome.
Yes, I have, and I hate them. But if my brother is happy, then who am I to take that away from him?
Thanks, Paps.
Alright, so this is actually for both of you. What is your opinion on the human?
Oh, the human! Well, they're nice, in my opinion. They're actually a really good friend. And they like puzzles and pasta. What could be better?
I mean, Kid's nice. They haven't been seen around lately. Ever since what happened with the barrier and Asgore and everything, yeah, it sort of, I don't want to say got to them, but it made them really quiet, like more quiet than normal.
Alright, is there anything you guys want to add?
I really want to take a trip to the core, Sans.
Sure, I don't mind. We'd have to go through Hotland, though.
And?
Yeah, you guys might have to wait until after this virus clears up.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone, stay home unless you want to have a bad time.
I don't usually agree with my brother, but this time I do. Stay home. It's for your friends, and your family's own good.
Hey, anything else y'all want to say to the viewers?
Oh, yes. If you are planning on trying the recipe listed here, make sure that your ovens won't set the house on fire.
That's good advice.
Alright, everyone, that is all the time we have for today. That was actually all the questions. Next week, we're going to be having Ruby and Riverperson on. Wish you luck on that one. So,
I'm sure that'd be a hot topic.
Sans!
What do you call a
So,
werewolf? What do you call a werewolf YouTuber?
what?
I don't know, but I have a feeling it's going to be.
Like and subscribe.
Oh my God! I'm done. I swear. God.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, like, subscribe. If you want to submit questions, you can do it in the comments, or I actually have a Discord where you can join and also submit the questions there.
Just don't
But
make
I
sure it
will
turns
see
into
y'all.
absolute chaos.
But fans,
Just make sure it doesn't turn into absolute chaos down there.
it's comic section. It's the comic. It's the comment. Sandy got me saying a whole bunch of weird stuff. Hold on. It's the comment section. It's gonna be crazy.
I was more talking about the discordant attitude around Discord.
True. Yeah, everyone. This has been your host.
And Sans, and my bro's knocking on my door, so I better go find out what he wants.
Alright. We will see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.